directions, devouring everything in its path. The ground animals fled first, then the birds, even the snakes. Entire herds of deer and boar thundered past the cliffs, fleeing toward deeper woods. Smoke darkened the sun. The apes gathered with panicked energy, unsure if they should defend their cliffs or abandon them. Cora called for retreat, but Rue stepped forward, voice clear despite the chaos. "We can't run," he said. "We know this land. They don't. That's our strength." "You speak as if you are chief," Cora snapped. "No," said Motta's voice. All heads turned. The silverback elder emerged from the tree line, branches hanging from his fur, his face singed by soot but his eyes steady. "I speak as if I taught him." Motta stepped beside Rue and looked to the cliffs, then to the young girl who now clutched a vine and stared at the smoke with wide eyes. "She's part of it now," he said. "So is he. The jungle has already chosen." That evening, the fire reached the trees nearest the cliffs. The heat was brutal, alive. Flames danced from bark to leaf with manic energy, twisting up vines and devouring the ancient wood. The apes stood ready, Rue at their front. But then screams. Not ape, human. Not far from the blaze, figures appeared, stumbling through the smoke. Men, not soldiers, not hunters, not armed scientists. Rue squinted. Among them was the same man who had led the camp, Luma's father. Blood ran from a gash on his shoulder. One man carried another who limped. The fire had turned on them. Rue's chest clenched. He turned to Motta. "They'll die." Motta said nothing. "They're not all enemies," Rue pressed. "Some of them don't belong to the burning." Before he could finish, Luma appeared beside him. She saw her father and ran straight toward the flames. Rue gave chase without thought. Naya followed, growling. Rava swung through the smoke, calling warnings. Luma ducked fallen branches and leaped across a small fire line, her small form nearly disappearing into the heat haze. "Luma!" Rue shouted, voice cutting through the smoke. The girl didn't stop. Her eyes locked on her father, now crumpled beneath a branch, coughing, calling her name. She reached him, wrapped her arms around him. He gasped when he saw her. Thought she was a ghost. Then the flame surged. Rue crashed through the trees, grabbed Luma's arm and pulled her with strength born of adrenaline. The man tried to stand but fell again. Rue turned back. Flames encircled them now and then. Roar split the smoke. Motta, he charged through the fire like a god of old, lifted the man over his shoulder, and turned. Together, they escaped the ring. Drew carrying Luma, Motta carrying her father. Behind them the jungle burned, but they did not. By dawn, the fire was dying. Rain had come in the night, as if the jungle itself wept to stop the damage. Luma's father lay bandaged and sleeping. The apes kept their distance, but no longer growled. They had seen the man bleed. They had seen Rue save him. They had seen mercy, and it had changed something. Rue sat at the edge of the cliffs, staring out at the scorched horizon. Luma joined him, arms around her knees. "My father was part of a team studying this jungle," she whispered. "He wasn't here to burn. He tried to stop it." Rue said nothing. "I didn't know the jungle was alive," she said. Are you?" turned slowly. His voice was low. It always was. Jungle-born Act I, Scene 8. The breaking of the old law. Cinematic prose. Scene duration 12 to 14 mins. The jungle was healing, but it would never forget. Blackened trunks stood like ghosts. The scent of ash still drifted in the wind. Roots drank from rain-soaked wounds in the earth, but the scars would remain. Life always returned, but not the same. And neither did trust. Luma's father awoke 3 days after the fire. His wounds were deep, his eyes clouded, but his mind was sharp. He stirred in a hammock woven from jungle fibers, shaded beneath broad leaves, surrounded by silence and watchful eyes. The apes kept their distance, except Ruru sat beside him, quiet, like a question waiting to be asked. "You saved us," the man rasped. "You were dying," Rue said simply. The man chuckled, then winced. "That's a strange reason for mercy, these days." He sat up slowly, blinking at the cliffs, at the jungle canopy, at the golden-furred cheetah cub curled protectively beside Luma. "This place," he whispered. "It's not just wild, it's sacred." Rue nodded. "It always was. You just didn't see it." They talked for hours. The man, Dr. Eli Varron, a biologist and environmental researcher, told Rue about the outside world, about cities of steel and glass, about oceans that cried salt from pollution, about forests lost by the mile. He spoke of machines, of war, of science and greed, but he also spoke of people who still fought to protect the wild. Drew listened, barely breathing. "You're not the first," Eli said. "There are myths of children raised by animals. Every culture has one. Most think they're legends, but now," he looked into Rue's eyes, "you're proof." But not everyone in the jungle wanted peace. Cora watched with mounting fury. As Rue and the human spoke, she saw apes approaching Luma with cautious interest, saw Rava teaching her how to climb, saw the tribe beginning to forget their pain, and it terrified her. Too many vines are wrapping around the fire. She growled. It may smile now, but fire always burns. That night, under the blood-orange moon, Cora gathered a group of elder apes and secret warriors. Those who remembered the old scars left by humans. "They will betray us again," she said. "They always do." The others nodded. They did not hate Rue, not yet, but they feared what he might become. "He is not jungle-born," one muttered. "He is jungle-tamed," another replied. "There is a difference," Korra